I'll tell you this right now, man. No fucking crowd in the world looks like Juggalos, man. No fucking crowd in the world looks anything like Juggalos, man. That's dope.
Yo, I'm not gonna be talking too much because my voice is fucking shot.
I want to apologize for missing the Insane Clown or Innocent Posse show last night. You know. True. Hopefully it'll make more sense after I explain this. We don't got no notes today. It's gonna be a short seminar, but we got some highly personal news to share and some pretty fucking good news to share. A lot of good news, as a matter of fact, right? And I just want to say that I'm sorry for missing the show last night. I've been I don't want to say sufferer, because I don't really suffer from it, but I've had insomnia for a long time, and I haven't had it recently though. I've been sleeping really good lately, you know? But when I got here, I didn't sleep at all the first 3 nights, you know? And I started getting really scared because I gone on my 3rd day without sleep, and once I explained this, you know, I was really worried to get on stage and perform, you know, last night. But I slept like a fucking newborn baby bitch since then. But so no worries about tonight's show. But basically I'm just gonna tell you this story. It's not a story I want to tell, but we had a meeting a couple weeks ago and we decided it's probably best that we go ahead and explain this, so that it makes sense of a lot of changes in the way ICP does things, you know what I mean? During the time of COVID, if anybody, for those of you that haven't been to my house.
Hold on 1 second. They're trying to get everybody to sit down so everybody can hear your shit. I don't know if everybody can hear.
For those of you that haven't been to my house, the studio is probably, 40 yards from my front door. So I noticed walking out to the studio every day, by the time I got to the fucking studio, I was like winded, I'm like, what the fuck, man? Am I really this weak from not doing any shows all during COVID or whatever? Like, what the fuck? I'm all winded and shit. And then when I walk up to my mailbox in the front, I'd be like, oh fuck, I gotta take a break. What the fuck's the problem, So finally, my brother took me we went to the hospital to see what was going on. We didn't want to go to the hospital because it was all packed full of COVID patients. And I didn't have COVID or anything like that, but they did like a, what they call ultrasound, like when they check for a baby. They did the same fucking thing. They put some gel over my heart, and the lady was looking at my heart, and we could tell she was tripping about something, but she wasn't a doctor. So she kept saying the doctor will be down here soon, But the doctors were all tied up upstairs in the hospital and shit, understandably. So she told me they want you to go straight home, get in bed, and they'll call you first thing in the morning, So I kind of had a feeling they were going to tell me to go to the hospital when they called. And they told me to go to the hospital, you know what I'm saying? When they called like before the birds even woke up and fucking told me to go to the hospital, So Rob took me to the hospital, and they took me in the back and shit, and basically they just came out and told me, man, I had like heart failure, you know what I'm saying? And that scared the shit out of me because we don't have that running in our family or nothing, you know what I'm saying? We don't really know our relatives on the Bruce side, but we don't know any of our relatives. But as far as we know, that we don't have it running in our family and shit. My mom never had no shit like that. And so I was like, whoa, fucking heart failure, what the fuck, man? Really scary So they started doing all these. Okay, basically your heart is like 2 parts, and they beat in a fucking rhythm. Like they both beat in like a rhythm, like a beat. You guys know that. Well, my 2 parts were both pretty much spazzing out, you know, and we don't really know why. So they were giving me all these medications to see if it would just knock it back into normal rhythm, and nothing was working, you know. I was in there probably 4 or 5 days, you know. Then they took me into the basement, and they did this thing where they put me out and they put the big fucking shockers on you, you know. And they did that, and they said, you know, it's either gonna work or not. So they did that, and then they were like, oh, it didn't work, you know, but we're gonna try again tomorrow. And I was like, okay. So the next morning they did it again, you know. I woke up and they said, it's working, but it can go back any minute. So they drove me home, and it was weird because when I got out of the car and walked to the house, I was 100% back to normal. You know what I'm saying? It's very fucking strange. Like, after feeling like that for a couple weeks, all of a sudden I was right back to where I've always been. I could run out to the fucking mailbox and back, no problem. But they said any minute it could flip back. And it flipped back, you know what I'm saying, probably 3 days later. So I went back to the hospital, and I have what they call an AFib. And there's 2 types of AFibs, the way I understand it. There's like a less minor one and a more serious one. They told me that I got like the more serious one, you know. So basically, they tried to shock it again. It didn't work. So they set a fucking appointment at this other hospital to do this procedure, where they basically go in through right here, and they go up to my heart, and they burn off a scar that had formed on my heart from beating fucked up, you know. And they burned the scar off, and when I woke up, they said, you're doing all right, you know what I'm saying, you're beating normal, but it could flip back any moment from now to 6 years from now, you know what I mean? And they said, once it flips back, basically, you're just gonna be like, you know, there's a lot of people that live long lives with fucking AFib, you know what I'm saying? And I don't feel weaker. I mean, if anybody wants to fucking test me, they can jump up. I don't feel weaker, you know what I'm saying? But it's very embarrassing and very not cool to have to say that you're taking a step backwards. That, you know, because you grow up, you get stronger, right? You get stronger, you get older, you get stronger, you get better at the shit you do, and then you maintain that for a while. But it comes a time in everybody's life where you have to kind of take your first step backward, you know? And yeah, I'm 49, I'm taking my step back sooner than a lot of people, but the point is, each and every single person alive, if they're lucky, will one day have to take that step back, because nobody escapes the trials and tribulations of being human. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? And this don't mean anything, that I'm gonna die or anything like that. It just means that basically we can't do things the way we used to do. So I hate to really don't want to announce this, but you know, there's really no way around it. We can't really tour no more the way we were touring, you know? We're gonna do one more tour next year around the world. All right, we're gonna go to all the major markets in the United States and the B markets, and then we're gonna go to Europe and Canada and Australia. But we're gonna move. It's gonna be a slow tour, so we're gonna be like three or four shows a week, and that's gonna be a farewell tour. All right, but check it out. This is a fact right here. That don't mean we're not playing. We're gonna play every Juggalo weekend, every Hollow Wicked, every fucking Ballers, every event, and pretty much we're gonna do a show somewhere every month. All right, one show a month is our plan. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be somewhere different. So eventually, we'll probably come to your town. You know what I mean? But we're definitely gonna come to your town on the farewell tour next year. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a case of, it's not a wise move. You know, they're not really too amp on me doing shows, period. But it's not a very wise move to get out and play 6 nights a week. You know what I'm saying? Right. With that situation. And because I hadn't slept in 3 days, I started thinking about it and I got really fucking worried last night. You know what I'm saying? On the count that, fuck, I ain't slept in 3 days. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like legit 3 days, you know? And I was like, to get up and perform like that.
I think it's fair to say that nobody gathers harder than the insane clown posse. That's really what it boils down to. And you needed a break, and that's understandable.
Yeah, well, it was just, check it out though, I want to make this clear. If I had slept any one of those nights, there would have been no problem. It's not that I can't do shows like that. I can, I absolutely can. But I hadn't run any type of medicine to put me to sleep or anything because I hadn't been having a problem. I've been sleeping like crazy at home. So I just thought I'd be fine. And whenever I got here, the excitement and everything, I just was up every night, you know. The Bigfoot shit was lasting until like 8 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? We had to be up again at 1 the next day to do.
Shout out to Bigfoot.
Shout out to Sasquatch.
The one real one. We saw one real Bigfoot. One real one.
That's right.
There's a bunch of dudes in masks, Bigfoot masks, and then one fucking real one came out the woods.
We had some shit planted in the woods, but then a real Sasquatch came out and fucking scared the panties right off my ass. But that's a whole nother story. Anyway, so to let everybody know, yeah, you know, we're not gonna be touring the way we used to, and that's why we felt it was important to go ahead and come clean about the situation, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna play all the time, because, you know, we've been playing, we've been doing shows, you know? Yeah. And we're gonna try to make the farewell tour the fucking dopest fucking tour. It's got a sad name, I know. But I always thought it'd be cool to do a farewell tour like Kiss does, and then do another one 2 years later.
Right. Farewell Part 4.
We'll do the motherfucking farewell tour eventually.
The super duper duper duper, this one's real farewell
No,
tour.
for real. Probably not for real. Farewell tour. But anyway, yeah, so that's the gist of shit that's going on, you know what I'm saying? It had to be addressed because we don't like to hide things from everybody, you know, and it's obviously gonna be a change. People are gonna be like, why you ain't touring this shit? We gotta let everybody know, you know what I'm saying, what the hats was. Oh, and another thing, without touring, that absolutely means we're gonna put out much more music, you know what I mean? And I wanna make it clear, making music is not affected in any way, shape, or form by anything going on with Shaggy or myself health-wise. We're ready to fucking kick ass in the studio, and that's for fact, you know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing there. Like if I lost half my hearing, but I got 50% of that shit still, you know what I'm saying? And with a bomb-ass hearing aids, I'm straight, you know what I'm saying?
Basically, it's a straight up fucking case of roll till the wheels fall off in this bitch, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. I mean, you know, we did tour straight for 25 years, you know? Y'all can look back, 25 years, man, we toured straight, you know what I'm saying? At least 2 tours a year for 25 years, man. That's a lot of fucking touring. I knew where every restaurant was in every city that had good food, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew my way around every fucking city across this bitch, you know what I'm saying? That's when you know you've done a lot of touring, you know? But all that being said, just want everybody to know that we're still gonna come to your town eventually, you know, because we're gonna do these cool ass shows. Plus, we really like doing these theme shows, like the Prom Night Massacre show, that was dope. And the fucking Hootenanny fucking Hold On shit was dope. And I'm gonna let everybody know right now, the next show that we're looking to do, hopefully at the end of September, is, well, I'm probably gonna have to make the name up right now because I don't remember what it is, but it's something like ICP's heavy metal, hair banging, fucking 80s rock spandex, fucking
heroin shooting, fucking Budweiser drinking.
That's right. We're coming out on stage, fully fucking 80s rocked out, right? With a live band.
Pants full of piss and everything.
That's right. And for everybody that comes to the fucking headbanging, hair metal, 80s rock spectacular, they will get an actual headbanging, hair metal, 80s rock song from Insane Clown Posse. But you have to come in your freshest 80s rock, headbanging, hair metal hookups. So I hope y'all can find yourself some spandex, because the tighter the better. And either get a wig or start growing your shit out now. Because the only way you're getting that single is if you actually pass the test and you look fresh enough. And that's gonna be dope. But we like doing theme shows like that. That's a lot of fun, you know? And I want everybody to know that we're sorry about the delays on the Yum Yum record. And we're letting you know right now, there's really nothing you can do when you set a date and everything in your fucking head is telling you, you're not done, you're not done, you're not done. You know, you gotta follow that. We followed it all along. It's got us this far, so we're gonna continue to trust it, you know? But the record was just finished with a song called Queens, and to let all y'all know, it's coming out Halloween. Abso-fucking-fruitly. No chance of it not. You know what I'm saying? It's coming out Halloween. It's gonna be dope, and we're very proud of it. It's we're very, very proud of it. It was different. You know, this Joker car was a female, and we're happy with it. We're happy with the job we did, you know what I'm saying? And we hope y'all dig it, man, because we put our all into it, man. Halloween, that's finally coming out. Now, what else we got to announce?
We need to talk about the Patreon
That's right.
shows.
Who, now for real.
Wait, jump steady on our notes today.
That's right. Who here, now don't bullshit, don't front. Who here was watching the Patrons we did? Okay, check this out. That's a lot of you that didn't, and I'm telling you right now, we are putting every fucking thing we got into those Patrons. We love doing that shit. It is so incredibly fucking fun to get together with these two motherfuckers 3 nights a week, every other month, and do something totally different. You know, for those of you that's seen it, we don't just do a fucking podcast or something. We go all out. If it's a game show, we try to have a whole fucking game show stage. We go all out, whatever it is. And thanks to Jump Steady, man, I hope you guys realize the ICP world, how much of it actually comes from this man. For example, one of the nights we did a show. It was the top 10 ways the world could actually end. And when we do a show like that, Jump Steady goes all out.
Yo, the work he puts into this shit is fucking uncanny.
Me and Joey just show up.
I know, he's like, yo, we're about to do a show on UFO or whatever. I'm like, all right, bet. I don't even think about it again until we're about to go on. And Rob's got a fucking book this thick about UFOs and shit.
He goes all out.
Fucking highlighted tabs and shit.
He performs an actual seminar on whatever the topic is. And he studies the fuck out of it, and he presents it. And me and Joey sit there and just get fucking schooled with you guys. And everything about the Patrons, he's backstage. He's literally 75% of the whole fucking thing, man. And check it out. At the end of each Patreon, there's gonna be a concert at the end of that month, and you get the concert. I mean, I think we charge like $65 or something. Man, if you break it down, what is that a show? You know?
I ain't good at math, I don't know.
I don't know either. But check it out. We go all out. And we want you to know, we're putting our heart and soul, dick and nuts into that shit. And if you're not checking it out, we really, really heartfully want y'all to check it out, man. Because we're going all out. And I know that everybody's doing that shit. Everybody's got a podcast or whatever. But man, check it out. And I guarantee you, ain't nobody doing it like us. Ain't nobody putting all out, going as far into this shit as we do.
I want to give a shout out to Billy Bill, Dougie Dale, Rudy. They fucking put a lot of work into the Patreon shows too. We all bust ass going all out. And I think it shows. When you watch those shows, you know they ain't no bullshit. When we had the Mad Professors Lab, we were for real blowing shit up.
That's right. And when we have Juggalo Night Court, we present real cases, the issues between Juggalos, and I'll be the lawyer for one crew, and Shaggy's the lawyer for the other. We battle.
For
we
real
fucking
shit.
battle.
It's like a rivalry, a lawyer rivalry going on. We actually try to win these stupid fucking cases for real.
We really give it our all, man. It's a lot of fun. And the one thing we've been lacking, the one thing the patrons have been missing, and we're correcting it right now, and that is way much more Juggalo involvement. From now on, every fucking patron is gonna have some form of Juggalo involvement. You know what I'm saying? And check this out. It is absolutely 100% a way for us all to be together 3 nights a week, man. For real. And this shit is live. And I saw something the other night on YouTube, and it was like Violent J loses it. And it was a part from a Patreon where they went to a commercial and they heard me say, I'm fucking sick of being told no. Oh, stunning news. I am sick of being told no. We want our shit fresher and better and fresher and better. And I don't know where the news was in that, but absolutely, man. We're giving it our all, and we're constantly on the back of the crew, so there's not any more fun. There's so many technical difficulties. We're fucking sick of fucking technical difficulties. We're getting tighter and tighter and better. We want you to know that is the future. That's what we're doing. That's what we're putting everything into, the Patrons. And we want y'all to be a part of it. You know, check it out. If you really don't enjoy it, you don't have to check it out, of course, but give it a shot. Check it out, man. And we're gonna have all forms of involvement, whether it's like, what do they call it? FaceTiming, where you guys come in and ask questions, or we take a vote. I know that when we do night court, the Juggalos, the jury, all the Juggalos watch and vote. And it's just awesome, man. I want everybody to check it out and be a part of it, man. And if you don't have internet, sucks to be you, man.
Right, they quit being a fucking caveman.
All right.
You must be homeless on our bridge. And then you still got internet. Motherfuckers got phones and are homeless. What the fuck?
Check it out. Rob Jumpsteady has a pretty fucking devastating announcement to make about next year's gathering.
Okay. So, I came up with this idea. It was really an inspiration. And it's very clear to me it came straight from the Dark Carnival, because like certain times when shit pops into my head, there's no way I just thought of it. But I'm so excited about next year's gathering, and never in my life have I been excited about next year's gathering when I'm already at a gathering, you know what I mean? So anyway, the idea is the Gathering of the Juggalos 2022, the Gathering of Dreams, okay? Now here's how it works.
Wait, let that soak in. The Gathering of Dreams. That's dope.
All right, so here's how it works. You have the Nightmare stage. You have the Joke Your Mind stage. And of course, on the Nightmare stage, it's probably gonna be all horrorcore artists all night long. Each day of the gathering, myself, Shaggy, and Violent J will each have the day to design all the stages however they want, choosing whatever artists and events are gonna be going on those stages. So I guarantee you that at next year's gathering, you're about to see some wild ass shit you ain't never seen before. Because these motherfuckers are gonna come up with whatever the fuck they wanna put on those stages and whatever artists they wanna put on those stages. Now, on the first day of the gathering, Wednesday, that's where you all come in and your all dreams are answered too. Because anyone with an idea for a stage, a concert, whatever, you hit us up, because it's gonna be all Juggalo events on all the stages. It's gonna be all Juggalo artists rocking all the stages, including the main stages on Wednesday. So even your all dreams are gonna be answered at the Gathering of Dreams 2022. And I for one is super level 10 hype on the idea. I fucking can't wait, y'all.
Who likes it here? Who wants to come back here? Dope. We like it here too. That's dope. That's awesome. We feel the same way. We like it here too. Good people out here. The owners are good. Steve is cool as fuck. Everybody's cool as fuck here. We don't have too bad of a problem with the cops or nothing. It's a good spot.
Yo, like Jump Steady has said to me last night, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, the Legend Valley right here, like they want us here. You know what I'm saying? Every other gathering grounds we've ever been at, we've had to fight and claw and struggle to get in there. And while we're doing it, we're fighting to keep it open and not get shut down. Here, we're free as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I want to give it up to Steve-O, man. Steve-O's the hottest winning host we ever had.
I want to give it up to Vanilla Ice too, man.
Give it up to Vanilla Ice, right? That's right, man. This has been a hell of a fucking gathering. I mean, really, man. It's just been so fucking perfect. Everything's been great. And we will absolutely make up that Inner City Posse show at the very next concert because the opening act will be Inner City Posse. We'll make it up, we promise, man. And I'm deeply sorry for that. I feel like a total bitch. But we'll make it up, we promise, you know? But what else we gotta say? Is there anything else? Oh, let me say this. The Walking Home series, all right? The first one came out Monday. When Tuesday comes out, it's like part 2, and then part 3, part 4, part 5. And then the weekend off comes out. When it's done, when it's all said and done, I'm challenging, a personal challenge I'm making to the Wizard of the Hood project. I'm gonna try to outdo Wizard of the Hood or make it as good as Wizard of the Hood. I'm putting my soul in that too. Shaggy's working around the clock. We know you've seen Shaggy in the creek. I mean, come on, man.
It's just gonna keep coming harder and harder too.
We told you guys, we're not really into being a record label and having a bunch of acts on the label. We're very much into making ICP's legacy everything it can be. I think we've been proving that, you know? We're doing things we've never done before, and that's the idea. We want to keep building our legacy. We don't want to just keep doing the same shit every year. We want to do new shit, and that's what we're doing. We thank you guys. We love you guys, man. There's no way to express it. I fucking tried. I've thought of it for hours. I mean, we actually just put it to words. It sounds so weak to compare to how we really feel. Let me just say this. On my children, if you could stand in our shoes and just for 1 minute and see what y'all mean to us, whatever you're feeling for us, I can almost guarantee it fails in comparison to what we feel for you. I mean, honestly, man, we're able to do this for a living. We're able to feed our kids because of you motherfuckers, man. It's so fucking unbelievably, incredibly fucking awesome of a blessing to have this, you know, people say, oh man, Jay, you made this world, you made the Juggalos. What the fuck? Juggalos were never in our blueprints. Juggalos made Juggalos, man. And for anybody that ever comes to the gathering,
Juggalos came up with the word Juggalo, you know what I'm saying?
everything about Juggalos is a Juggalo creation. And for everybody that comes here, you know the real magic, the real supernatural aspect to the Dark Carnival is y'all. I mean, by God, it's y'all. It's every one of you. Without you, what the fuck is this? You know, we're some clowns, man. Rappers, that's it. All the freshness comes from y'all. It is a family, and we're proud to be in your family, man. And it is an absolute honor. It is an absolute privilege. It is an absolute fucking biggest blessing anybody can ever imagine to be somehow chosen to provide the entertainment for you people, man. It's just such an unbelievable role to fill. And it's just such an incredible fucking blessing to have you motherfuckers support every day. It's just unreal, man. And we thank you. And you would know how sincere we are if you could stand in our shoes, man. You motherfuckers mean everything to us. And it's just unreal. Every fucking year we get our wigs blown. We never get used to anything. It's constantly on our mind every day, at least once a day.
Yo.
We're like, what the fuck, man?
Right, it's just I'll be in the middle of watching a fucking Star Wars movie at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Marinating with my kids. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It'll just hit you out of nowhere. Like, goddamn, dog.
It's been 30 years now, and we're still just as blown away. Every fucking day. Every day, we're blown away by the position we're in. And it's you that put us there. And just thank you just sounds so weak compared to how we really feel, man. I wish there was some other astronomical word.
It's straight up. Like fucking heart problems, take the shit aside, you know what I'm saying? Regardless, like we've been saying, man, we're just fucking getting started up in this bitch, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
The last 30 years were just a little warm up, you know what I'm saying? Now we're ready to get real in this bitch. Yeah.
And if you can try to wrap your brains around this, okay? For all the juggalos we've lost a lot of juggalos, you know. Wrap your brains around this, okay? I believe in Shangri-La 100,000 million%. And Shangri-La is a place we'll be for an eternity. So if you can try for a minute to compare an eternity next to a lifetime isn't even visible. It's not even a molecule next to a fucking billion miles. Eternity means eternity. And when you stick 100 years next to eternity, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? So for everybody we lost, when you look at the big picture, when you satellite the issue, when you satellite the whole thing, we're right behind our fallen brothers and sisters. We're right behind them, all of us. And we'll be next to them again so fucking fast when you look at the span of eternity. I mean, come on, man. Life doesn't even count. It's not even visible next to an eternity. This is nothing but the trial. This is nothing but to see who goes there. You know what I'm saying? We're all going there. That's apparent. Juggalos are some of the best people the planet has ever seen. The most open-minded, free-thinking, non-judgmental motherfuckers this planet has ever seen, you know? And, man.
You know, until that time, though, we're going to keep getting it in right here on this planet together against all odds. You know, they said there wasn't going to be a gathering this year. Everybody was for sure of that. But against all odds, we are here together today. And we will continue rolling through this life blessed to have our family, such a huge family, on all sides, to the front and getting our back through all odds. So thank you all for being there for us, and thank you all for being there for each other. We love you.
Yes, thank you.
We'll never die alone. Swing our hatchets if we must. Each and every one of us. We'll never die alone. Swing our hatchets if we must. Each and every one of us. God bless you. We'll see you tonight. Woo-hoo.